On October 5th, Microsoft released their new company updates as well as October products. These included expansions to the audience network, which will be moving into 18 new markets, improvements made to both the feeds and in-market audiences, as well as, most notably, the announcement that Microsoft would be phasing out their extended text ads in favour of responsive search ads on the 30th of June 2022. This falls in line with a recent announcement made by Google earlier in the year that they would also be phasing out their extended text ads in favour of RSAs. So, what are RSAs and why is this change important? So, responsive search ads appear the same way that extended text ads do on the search engine's results page. However, they differ by allowing advertisers to add in 15 headlines and 4 description lines, as well as 2 parts, as opposed to the standard 3 headlines and 2 description lines that are seen with normal ETAs. Responsive search ads make creating ads much simpler by eliminating the need to figure out which description lines and headlines work best together. RSAs also allow advertisers to tailor their ads to a wider range of users. Now, we do tend to see that a lot of people searching on either Microsoft or Google will start their searches off in a very similar way, but have entirely different requirements on what they're looking for. This is where personas and demographics come into play. So you might have one person that's looking to book a couple's holiday. They're going to be wanting access to couples activities like couples paddleboarding or couples massages, as well as being close to lots of bars and restaurants. Another person may be looking to book a family vacation. This means that they're going to be wanting to book a hotel that has a swimming pool and family centre, as well as being located near amusement parks and water parks to keep the whole family entertained. And a third person might be looking to book a business retreat. This means that their main priorities are going to be free Wi-Fi, the availability of conference rooms, and the availability of group discounts. Now, machine learning will analyse which combinations perform the best, and then based on the user's searches, Bing will be then able to serve the right ad to the right customer. Bing have also stated that ad customizers will be available at the beginning of next year. These changes should help advertisers make continuous improvements to their ads and make it a lot easier to drive performance. Now, I think it's most commonly stated that to be the case that with automation, there is much less control, but automation is the future of digital, so the more we see developments like this, the better. And machine learning always makes it easier to optimize towards best performing ads in real time. So what does this mean for advertisers? So although ETAs are still going to exist within Microsoft Ads, they'll no longer be able to be created. They'll just be able to be paused and enabled and reported on their performance. So they'll still be able to run, you just won't be able to create them from June going onwards. I think it is important to state that if there are advertisers that really want to use ETAs, you can pin RSA assets if necessary, but again, it is much better to allow the machine learning to optimize towards as many combinations as possible in order to serve the best performing ad to the right customer. Another benefit of this change is that the fact that with Google and Bing being able to run the same ad types, we're simplifying cross-platform experience. So should you need to import an account from Google to Bing, it's much easier to do that now that RSA ads are going to be moved forward in both Google and in Bing. And obviously, I think, as I've said before, machine learning obviously means that it's less hands-on for advertisers in terms of having manual control over those ads. But again, the interface will be able to optimize to where it's seeing the best performance in real time, which means that it's always going to be serving the best performing assets to where it sees that performance is needed.